Oscar Peterson was one of the most brilliant pianists and composers in the history of music, as well as a respected mentor and educator. The Oscar Peterson 2022 commemorative coin celebrates a Canadian changemaker who had a loud and echoing influence. The coin honors Oscar's love of music and his lasting legacy, and is a symbolic standing ovation for a Canadian legend who helped shape the Canada we know and love today.
Harrison is a Toronto-based producer at the front lines of the city's R&B renaissance. His signature buttery sound has earned him a cult-like following. Harrison sampled a plethora of jazz musicians, but Oscar Peterson's always been his favorite pianist. With his grandfather and his mother being huge fans, he's always been sensitive to Oscar's sound. I'm meeting with him today to dig deeper into that relationship.
My whole family is like Oscar Peterson fans. Like my grandfather always tells me about how he shook his hand once. He's always telling me, he's 96 now. He's like, you know, I shook Oscar Peterson's hand once.
As a kid coming up, how was your relationship like to the music? Because sometimes we might not align with our parents' taste so much, and then over time we grow into it, right? But
yeah.
Did you click with Oscar Peterson's music right away?
Honestly, I'd say so. I wasn't sitting and actively listening to it, right? It was mostly being played in the background. But it wasn't until a little later, especially when I started like trying to study piano, that I'm like, wait, I've heard this.
Right, it's been in the back while I was cleaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This was like, I don't know, my parents had friends over and this was on and like, but I know this. So it's like I could repeat this whole solo because I've heard this like a million times.
How difficult was it to try to emulate Oscar Peterson's approach to the piano?
God. I would like, if I was doing a solo, I'd be going note by note, and I'd probably have it, if it was like 120 beats per minute, I'd probably have it at like 40 beats per minute, trying to slow it down. And it's not just like getting the notes right, it's his articulation was so precise and so fast. I transcribed Alice in Wonderland, and I still didn't get it up to full speed. So I remember after I finished, I was like,
sweating just like him, right?
I needed to sleep, bro. I was so tired.
Has it gotten incrementally easier, or the more you understand it, the more the nuances strike you?
Has it gotten easier?
No.
No. No, it hasn't. It has not at all. And like, what I take away more from his approach to music was his practice.
Right.
His just, you know, this insane level of amount of practice. Yeah. But it ended up being like, the more I listened, it wasn't just like the speed. It seemed like every single note he played had a purpose. Right. Oh, you know, also his use of space, like many other famous jazz players.
Is there any special request if you could ask him to play one song in front of you so you could like watch him do it? What would it be?
I want to say Hymn to Freedom just because of that, but I'd probably start crying. Yeah.